everybody, it's Rhiannon here at Mall Domestic Church. I want to do a fun video with you today, a challenging video, but basically what it is I'm going to be taking everything out of my kitchen, everything, out of every cabinet, off of every countertop, and put it all on another side of the room, and then decide what I want to give away, throw away, and what I actually want to keep. And I'm going to walk you through this. I'm really excited about this because I saw on a video somewhere it said, pretend like you just moved in and there's nothing in there, and then decide how you want it to actually look. And I'm just at a place right now where I feel like, even though if you're new here, we had a big move recently, and I got rid of like literally over 70% of everything that we owned, probably like 95% of everything I personally owned. But the kitchen, because we're a family of 8, still just had so much stuff. So I needed to go through it, let some things go, because no matter what I did, I couldn't keep it tidy. The big kids help with the dishes now. They help pick up, and it's still just, there's just so much stuff. So anyway, I want to go ahead and start this video and share it with you guys. I hope you all enjoy it. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a huge project. I'm going to be taking everything out of the kitchen and letting go of as much as I can that I don't use, then putting everything back and organizing. This is just what it looked like. Did not touch it this morning. This was after making breakfast and doing all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go through all the cabinets and take everything out. So tons of stuff. All these things we're not using, I'm going to give away. Like, there's some things that aren't really that full, but there are things that are. And then I also will get containers and try to organize things better. I do already have some things in place. Like I have this stackable thing here or whatever. I actually organized this the other day. But I have lots of cabinets with lots of things. I also organized that. So it's not like crazy, but I definitely want to organize and let go. Okay, so cleaned off all the counters, and then my 12-year-old son, well, I still have all this, but my 12-year-old son was really nice, and he helped me empty everything out of the cabinets. I'm gonna pay him $5. But yeah, everything's emptied out. Up here is nothing. Oh, it was a ginormous amount of stuff. So both sides. And then all of these, roundabout. It's basically like when we first moved in, and the house was kind of dirty when we first moved in, so it's kind of the same. Just to show you, it's paper back there. But yeah, everything's cleaned out. So this is everything that was in the counters, in the cabinets. This is literally ridiculous. And I'll tell you one thing, we probably use 1/4 of all of this. So I have a garbage bag here, and I have 2 giveaway bins. This is one of them, and the other one's over there. So I'm gonna fill up to give away and throw away, and then really think about what we actually need and put it back. Okay, here's a full bin. My son's about to bring it out to the car and take it. It's kind of heavy. And this is another one. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I have this left and a little bit here. I'm tired. I have about an hour before I have to go pick up one of my kids from school, and I've brought 2 big, my kids are watching gaming walkthroughs, sorry. Can you turn that down a little bit, buddy? Can you turn that down a little bit? But I mostly at this point I have spices and tea and lots of like vitamins and mineral stuff, that I don't think I necessarily need, and I can't give it to anybody because I don't know, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. But I am making good progress, and the kitchen's looking way better. I scrubbed all the counters down. I got this like scraper thing and I cleaned it. The only thing is I did not vacuum out all of the cabinets. I just didn't have it in me today, so I might have to do that another time. But I am getting things a lot more organized, and I'm using these bins over here. I have these like clear bins, and I'm putting stuff in them and then putting them in our roundabout thing. So I'll share that with you guys in a little bit. So I'm finished. This is the end product. I'll show you guys the cabinets. So up here, I don't know if you guys remember what it looked like, but it's a lot more space now. This is a small, kind of like a blender system. Those have like little caps and stuff, my vase, and then popsicles. I still have, we already did a whole thing, but it's from dinner. And then up here, now that's empty up there. Seasoning and honey, and then all the seasoning in order on top of that little tray thing. It's like a 3-tier. I only kept these 2 items here instead of the fruit bowls, and I used to have stuff all along here, and I only kept this. This little flower was given to me by all my kids and my husband when I had our last baby and at the hospital, and then I thought those were pretty, and then I just kept the little dish soap there. And then I organized under here. This piece here used to be up on the top, so instead I just kind of organized and put things in containers. And then over here, it was a mess, but I put all of the lunch boxes here, garbage bags, all the tea in here, and the mixing bowl. I have more, but they're being washed. This is silverware. Most of them are in the dishwasher in the sink right now. And then these are just little extras. And then under here, I gave away so much stuff. Oh my goodness. Up here, all of my pie crust and my cake pans. Down here, cookie sheets and cutting board. This is baking and lunch things for my oldest son. And then I organized this for all the kids' stuff for lunches that's coming up this school year. It looks completely different than it did before. I'll start up here. This is now all medicines and cough drops for the kids to get, my recipe bin, and then this is for peppermint water to get rid of bugs. Or statues. This is a junk drawer. I still have a lot of that junk drawer stuff in a bin. I'm going to handle that later. For hand towels, gloves for outside, and then just like little things like candles and such. And then things to make cookies. I still have my potatoes there. Here I just have this thing for butter, our knives and scissors. This was my grandmother's, and I just keep things like that in here. And our little Charlie dog. All the oils and vinegar, protein powders, all of our vitamins that everyone uses on a daily basis, and extra vitamins up here. And I have some sunscreen, measuring cup, our mugs, plates, for my Vitamix, teapot, kids' cups, glasses. And then I made rice tonight, so that's left out. This is now where I'm gonna keep the fruit and the potatoes. Over here is just my oven mitts and bags there, and some things I need for cooking. And then I literally don't need this whole side, so my husband's gonna take these out and put something flat for me. And then over here are my things for juicing and just extra things. My Vitamix and my juicer. What's left, I don't know if you remember what it looked like before, but I just have to sweep that up. Those are some cookbooks I'm gonna put in a different place. And then my junk drawer over there I need to look through. Threw out a lot of stuff. There's also recycling and garbage I need to take out after today. And the finished product, it is gonna be so easy to keep this kitchen tidy, and it's gonna be so much more manageable. I'm a bit of a mess, but I took 2 huge bins filled with stuff to a thrift store today, and I just don't need any of it. And I think it's gonna be so much easier, like I said, to keep this place tidy. I got a scraper, I guess, for glass, but it also works on these counters. So I sprayed them down with Mrs. Meyer's stuff. I scrape them, wipe them. It's so nice in here. And my big kids do dishes now, so they're not gonna have too many dishes to do. They're gonna have just enough, and then we have paper plates for when dishes need to be done and maybe we haven't gotten to them. But I'm very pleased with the outcome. I guess this is, I don't know if this is considered what kind of minimalism or cleaning this is, but it's just basically where you take everything out, look through everything, clean and stuff. I just noticed on that cabinet there was some rice left over when I showed it to you guys, whatever. But you take everything out and then you give away, throw away, and decide what you absolutely really want to put back in that space. This worked so nicely, and I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. This is it. Again, I just have to show you because it's so lovely. If you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And if you think this would encourage somebody, another mama out there, please share it, and I will talk to you all later. God bless, bye.